start with that march. Four, three, two, heel front.
Got the dad dance moves, they ain't ready for 'em. Got the bad man group, go steady on 'em. Hey, senorita in a beautiful dress. Do you wanna dance? She's telling me yes. I got confidence in myself, but that's just to keep giving me help. Trying to cover it up so you never tell. I feel like dancing with
Now a
you.
knee lift.
I got confidence in myself, but that's just to keep giving me help. Trying to cover it up so you never tell. I feel like dancing with you.
Four, three, two, low kick, knees into the back, abs are in, tap out right and left, tap back, the arms front, four,
And DJ play that track, jumping my kung fu kicks like I'm under attack. I wear my arms like this from front to back. But you never seen a bad
now we're going to hold the legs, arms are up,
jump into the middle,
reach up overhead, squeeze and pull down into the back, up,
I got confidence in myself, but that's just to keep giving
up,
me help. Trying to cover it up so you never tell. I feel like dancing with you. I got confidence in myself, but that's just to
squeezing
keep
into the back,
giving me help. Trying to
opening
cover it
up,
up so you never tell. I feel
arms
like
out
dancing
wide,
with you. It's so loose, baby. 'Cause I can't dance in the way that you do. But I got that love that you
two more,
used to. Hey, and the DJ's spinning the song that we cool too. Oh my,
hands up,
don't teach me how.
legs wide, go to the right, come up to center, go to the left, push the weight back in the heel, right, and up, left, and up. So remember, just lower as far as it feels comfortable. Don't have to go all the way down. And maybe you'll get a little deeper as you get a little warmer. Side.
That's just to keep giving me help. Trying to cover it up so you never tell. I feel like dancing with you. I got confidence in myself. That's just to keep giving me help. Trying to cover it up so you never tell. I feel like dancing with you.
Release the arms. We're gonna circle the arms. Four, three, two. Now we're gonna go backwards. Four, three, two. Now curl the arms in. Four, three, two, wide squat, down, up, down, up. Weight in the heels. Four more. Three, two, and march. Four, three, two, knee lift right only. Four, three, two, left leg, lift, four, three, two, right, wide, four, three, two, side curl, four, three, two, now just the right leg, pull, and then heel up, four, three, two, left leg, the standing knee stays soft, four, three, two, right leg. Up, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Up on toes.
While he was running after us, I was screaming, go, go, go. The three of us, honey, it's a sideshow. And a circus ain't a love story. And now
Now take the arm up overhead.
X marks the spot where we fell apart. He poisoned the lemon, man for himself. I knew it from the first. Old fashioned, we were cursed. It hit you like a shotgun, shot to the heart. We were driving
4,
a getaway car. We were flying,
3,
but we never get far. Don't pretend it's such a mystery. Think about the place where you
step
first met me.
together.
We were riding in a getaway car. There were sirens in the beat of your heart. Should've known to be the first to leave. Think about the place where you first met me.
4,
In a getaway car.
3,
No, they never get far.
2.
No, nothing good starts in a
And
getaway
march.
car. In a
We're
getaway
gonna go
car.
grab our band.
No, they never get far.
Place it on the floor. So if you don't
No,
have
nothing
one of
good
those
starts in a
bands,
getaway car.
use a weight, use whatever you have near you, just to kind of make a line on the floor. So you have a little focus. Now, if you want,
We were jet-set, Bonnie and Clyde.
if you want, you could just step over something in your house,
It's no
take the knee
surprise I knew it.
and drive the other knee up and over so it's nice and big. And we can do this just to warm up.
And
then start with
the money in the bag and I stole the keys.
Get ready.
That was the last time you ever saw
Just
me.
lift up and over. Then if you want to change,
But we never get
and you want a little more
It's such a
intensity,
mystery.
do a little hop,
Think about the place where you first met
side
me.
to side.
In a getaway
And it
car,
can be
there were
small.
sirens in the beat of your heart.
It can be a little bit bigger, hopping side to side, just so you have that focus of something to jump over. You can also take both feet, jump over side to side, so you can pause, jump, pause, or you can make it continuous depending on how you feel. You're just still warming up, so you don't know if it's too hard yet, unless you're ready. And if you're like, nope, doesn't feel good to jump out of your knees, maybe just step over, but maybe if it's grounded, you just go a little bit quicker. And you just work through in whatever way works the best for you. Even if it's a little hop over, instead of both feet, you just keep working. 4, 3, 2, and release. Take your band, and it doesn't have to be stretchy. If you don't have a band, you can just do it with the arms up overhead. We're going to just go to a knee lift and pull down, pull down. So if you don't have anything, you can just squeeze, pull up at the top, squeeze on the way down. You can add a little pull out, or just down and up. Really do a little press out. Add that. You don't have to go too fast. The music isn't too fast today, so either stay with the music or slow it down. Anytime it's not comfortable, bring the arms out. Let's try 4 more. And then we're going to change it to a twist. And over. Twist. You're still using that band. Bring it up and overhead. Bring your breath out as you turn. Same thing without the band. Arms up and over. It's the same way. Do that focus. Nice. Final twist. If you want to go a little slower to really engage, it's a nice way, or if you're ready, a little bit quicker. Breathe, add that rotation. 4, 3, 2, and then rest. 4, 3, 2, march right. Keep your band close by. 4, 3, 2, jump rope. higher, a regular jump, spinning, we have that rope, and going a little quicker. Sometimes I like to go up and in, or side to side, kind of move it around, look at something different. The couples on here, they can look at each other. Go forward and back. Keep going, keep pulling. Relax your shoulders. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and march. Wide. 4, 3, 2. Hold the legs out wide. And it would turn the toes out a little. And get into that squat position. Legs are turned out, or toes are turned out. Knees are pressed open. Just pulse up. Up. Squeeze up. They're driving it up from the heels. A little pulse. Anytime it doesn't feel comfortable, you can adjust stance. It could be a little smaller, small down and up, or you can make it a little bit bigger, depending on how you feel. Use your breath. Right, so you can do it, you can do it. Legs are strong, so probably go a little bit longer. Yes. And 4. 2, and release. Bring the feet in, arch left. Out wide. Step together. And again, small. 4, hold the arms down. Step together. Go a little bit lower. Maybe step side to side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and march. I'm going to take that band on the floor again. You need it kind of in front of you. Let's do that. Next move looks like this. I'm going to stand on one side of the band. Hop and jump over. Squat. You can step back, come in, press up, hop over. If you want, you could squat down, jump back, and then up, and push up to the bottom, depends on how you feel. We're going to do this move for 1 minute, so I'll tell you about how I mentioned. Players, you don't have to keep up with each other, you just do the minute. You do as many as you can in that minute. Ready? And 4, 3, 2, and begin. Hop over. Gonna add a hop up there, which I didn't. And hop up. Little step. Or that tap back. Come up on toes. So to be grounded. So if you feel like this, add a press or jump up. Then maybe next one slowly down to the floor. Have that hop up. No, every 30 seconds. Go quick. The core tight, knees up, no matter which move you pick.
Promising that I'd come clean, but darling, don't give up.
If you jump up, it doesn't have to be a very high jump. And then, oh yeah, about 2 more seconds. Push through to the very end. Don't give up till I tell you. Time to stop. And next move, let's take it down a little bit. Let's use the band. It's going to be up overhead. I'm just going to take it behind the back. We're going to squeeze open, press up, squeeze open. if you have light weights or water bottles, do the same move with that. Down, or even without any weights, just concentrate on squeezing into the back. So I have my vitamin water bottle, just squeeze down and try to kind of pull down and into the back. Any of those will work. Stay tall and lifted. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Now we're going to take the band behind the back in the left hand, so it's behind you. You're holding the band. You're going to take the other piece of the band, and then you're going to press up and work that tricep. So you might have to adjust where your hand is, or wrap it around the hand a little bit. So arm is in close to the head. Ready, press, and release. Press, and release. So now if you have long hair, you'll just make it stuck in your hair, so be careful. Especially if it's one of those stricky rubbery bands. So do again the same thing. Keep going. Adjust that water bottle. Stick it down and up. With that single arm. Or a light weight if the band isn't working. And blow your breath out at the top. So let's try 4 more. 3, 2, and release. So now we can switch to the other side. You might want to roll that shoulder out a little. Now that arm is going to hold the band behind you. The other is in hand. Elbow in, and press up, and release, up, and release. So you have to kind of ground that band into your back with the other hand, so it's not moving, it's just moving that left hand. Blow your breath out as you squeeze up. So if you have a band, you should feel that resistance. Shoulders, kind of shake out the arms for a second. Next move, you're going to do a band out by your chest. You're going to hold the band in front, squeeze open, and squeeze open. Water bottles, in front, squeeze open, squeeze. So you keep the arms about shoulder height. Whichever one works. Sometimes if it feels too easy, you might have to choke up on the band a little. Add that resistance if you need it. Relaxing up your shoulders as you press open. Gosh, I haven't used a band in a long time. This feels good. Alright, 4, 2, and rest. Pull out through the shoulders. We're going to work through the legs before we do more band stuff. So we're going to take the legs out wide. So kind of like we did in the warm-up. So the arms are going to go front. You lean to the side. And you come up in the center of the arms and shoulder head. And you go down to the right. Come up to center. And you just keep alternating side to side. If it's not comfortable on the shoulder to lift up, you just keep the arms front the whole time, but keep the shoulders relaxed. Or if you need to, just leave the arms out. Place hands by your side, on your thighs. Up to you. Nice long and neck and shoulders, no matter which move you pick. You want to push the weight back in the heel. Push that hip back. And then you sit down. So that'll help protect the knee if you really push back. And up. Try 4 more. You should be able to get a little lower, and then maybe we get in the warm-up. And relax the shoulders, bring the legs in. And march left. 4, 3, 2. Tap out left side only. So it can be arm up. The arm can be front. Can reach across. Depends on how you feel. Front or side. You want to add a little hop. Press, press. And then if you want to go a little bit quicker, if you feel like the music's too slow, just press it out. The form is always better. Yeah, so you want to tap or press out. Really reach up. With me? Yes. Nice. All right. Perfect. I love it. All right, 4, 3, 2. Now the other side. Pop out. Reach. Up. Use your breath. And again, add that little hop if you want. That increases the intensity, but just tapping out, looking up overhead also increases the intensity. And it depends on how far you tap out or press out. Nice big arm up overhead, abs in. Yes, good. Breathe through it. 4, 3, 2, march left. Legs wide. 4, 3, 2, left knee in. Hold. You're kind of looking towards the corner. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to hold here. We're balancing on that right leg. We're going to hinge forward. Reach to the floor. And tap down. Drive the knee up. Standing knees off. Hinge forward. Reach down. And then drive the knee up. So you can either just stay here and up or tap in between. Knee to a nice long line. You can't reach the floor, you reach towards your ankle, towards your knee, towards your ankle. You want to take your time moving through, otherwise you'll fall over. Nice long reach. Your time, we're going to do 2 more. Nice and long. Lift. Long. And lift. And release. If you don't concentrate on really grounding that foot into the floor, paying attention to what you're doing, all over. Or sometimes you just don't have balance. All right, we're going to take that right leg in. In 4, 3, 2, and begin. Hold. Standing knee is soft. Abs are tight. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to balance. Then we're going to hinge forward and drive that knee up. Hinge forward. So sometimes one side is easier than the other, depending if you're right-handed or left-handed. So it should feel good to stretch out the hamstrings, but you're also working that leg because you're balancing. The abs as tight as you work. And again, you don't have to rush through it. A nice long reach, or you can tap back if it's not comfortable. Bring that leg up. Last time. And then release. Then you want to kind of shake the legs out. Really march left. 4, 3, 2, step knee, step knee, step knee. So you really want to drive that knee up. You can add opposite arm lift at the knee. Step knee, knee. Really drive that knee up so you're working through the core. Get that knee up towards your chest. 4, 3, 2, march. 4, 3, 2, wide. 4, 3, 2, move the legs out. Hip distance, maybe a little bit wider if you need. You can go down, 2, 3, press up on toes. Down, 2, 3, up on toes. Down, 2, 3, squeeze up into those calves. Now if you want to change, you do down, 2, 3, and jump. Down, 2, 3, and jump. Or stay with the down, 2, 3, up on toes. Any of those will work. Do a few jumps. Then come back to just the half raise. Or alternate. And then if you want, you can move a little bit quicker. 3 pulses and then I'll squeeze up. Last time. March it out. Okay, keep those legs out. Let's grab that band. And take foot on that. Right foot on the band. And take the band in the right arm. And then lean over. And hand the leg. Hold it back. Pull. Squeeze into the back. So you might have to choke up on the band a little, wrap it around your wrist. Same thing, watermelon, squeeze in. Hips stay forward, so try not to rotate. Spin and release. Squeezing into the back. Nice. Keep squeezing back. 4, 3, 2, and release. We're going to switch to the other side. Lean over that leg and begin. Squeezing. Use your breath. Find that focus. Squeeze that shoulder blade in. Choke up a little more if you need to. Feel hard as you pull back. You can even do it without the band. Really just think of the move and squeeze back. Last one. And release. Going to stretch it out for a second. We're going to take it to a march. If you want, keep the band with you. Hold your hands for a second. 2 steps left. So if you don't have a lot of space, obviously you can make it a little bit smaller. Then if you want, you can add the arms up overhead. Pull. Then you can make it a little bigger. Squeeze. Squeeze. Down. Or just down and up. Without any tension. You can also just do up, down, up, down. That's more too. Down, up, down, so you don't have to go so quick unless you feel like you have the energy to, and it feels okay in the shoulders or down, and march. Take the band out, put it off to the side, jack her open. And you can work at your own pace here. So if you want to go a little quicker, go ahead, drive the arms up overhead, pull the arms out to the side, low impact, then pick them out, all the way up, all the way here, or straight up. So it can vary. Easy with those arms. And we'll right here. Keep breathing. Keep working, keep working. You don't have much longer. Breathe through it, breathe through it. Let's go, go, go. 4, 3, 2, and march. Nice. 4, 3, 2, low kicks. 4, 3, 2, just the left leg kick. So it can be low, you can tap down, make it a little bigger, still abs tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, arch right, low kicks. 4, 3, just the right leg, and low and grounded, and knee soft, pick it up a little higher, good, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, march left, march wide, 4, 3, 2, little twist, in. So it's a nice twisting motion. And then we're going to change. And I'll show you what it looks like. It's going to be 1, 2, knee, 1, 2, knee, 1, 2, knee. So it's just down and up, down and up. Blow your breath out as you bring that knee up. Nice and tight. Yes. Woo. Down and up. Get the heart rate up. Low impact move, not low intensity. Nice. Last 2. Just twist. That's tight. These are soft. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release.
Todos están pendientes a ti, pero tú estás conmigo.
From here,
Haciendo que te odien más, porque todos te quieren probar. Lo que no saben es que no te dejas llevar de cualquiera y todos te quieren probar. Lo que no saben es que
you get a lot of the moves I already planned, so that's good. So we're going to go back to the right leg. 4, 3, steps right. Now if you want, arms front, arms up overhead, so you can alternate, you know, a little hop, in between, especially because now we don't have bands, so you can make it a little more intense. Nice big moves. Rounded. Over the hop. 2 more sets. March right.
Bebé, yo sé pa' dónde tú caminar. El otro lo mío está mi respirar. Contigo veo todo como respirar. Quiero tirando fotos que se va a mirar. Tú solo me concentras como arenal. Contigo me sube el overal. De todo el mundo de arriba. A nosotros en el agüita no vas a esperar. Bebé, yo soy tuyo nomás. Dile que conmigo te vas. Que dejes de tirar. Que sin nadie va a tocarte. Mía, mía, tú sabes que eres mía, mía. Tú mismo lo decías. Cuando yo te lo hacía. Mía, mía, tú sabes que eres mía, mía. Tú mismo lo decías, tú mismo lo decías. Cuando yo te lo hacía.
Nice big lift. You can also do this in place. If you don't have a lot of space to move around. Nice.
Yo soy tu Romeo pero no santo. Esto bobo con la corte los espanto. Ella me quiere entender que yo canto. Pero yo soy tuyo nomás. Yo soy tu Romeo pero no santo. Esto bobo con la corte los espanto. Ella me quiere entender que yo canto. Pero yo soy tuyo nomás. Dile que tú eres amiga desde la high. Ella no va a gustar de tu madre. Esta porque esta niña toda yo traje la night. Dile los bobos que den desde la high. Quiero esta noche entera. Para recordar los tiempos en la escalera. Dile que yo no soy cualquiera. Yo soy tu primero. Tú eres la primera.
We can alternate 4 here, 4 knees, 4 leg curls, 4 knees, and then from the heel, a little bit on the legs and knees. Make it go a little quicker. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Rest doesn't mean stop. It means keep the legs moving. 2, so if you're still recovering, stay up tall, use the arms, up and over, go a little bit quicker, you have a little hop side to side, go a little deeper if you want. So the last push, before we're going to take it down to the mat, and breathe, work, just stay hard, work hard. Let's do about 10 more seconds. For the last 10 seconds, push. A little faster, a little quicker, a little deeper. 3, 2, and rest. Nice. All right, now grab a sip of water if you need. Walk it out. We want to recover before we come down to the mat. So keep your legs moving. Could be heels. Little steps together. You're going to take time to let that heart rate come back down a little. So the way to do that is keep moving, but you don't want to stop. No arms, just small moves. Walk around, breath, some water. Before we transition to the floor, we're going to use our bands on the mat on the floor. Mostly for abs and core, but maybe some upper body. But that will be your choice, so you can see what we do. We need to get placed on the floor. Just turn this a little so you can see use the floor better. Alright, so from here, we're going to take the band behind the back. It's going to come behind you on the floor, underneath you. So if you have one of these stretchy bands, you might want to make sure it's out wide so it doesn't cut into your skin. And then laying on it and taking the ends, you want to make sure it's about the same distance. We're going to press up and open. Right up over chest, open wide. So if you need, you could choke up on that band a little more, so you have a little more resistance as you open and lift. Still a slight softness in the elbows. If you're using water bottles, same thing. And again, you can go a little faster, or a little slower, depending on the resistance of your band. But this one is a little tight, but not impossible. I'm choking up on it a little more resistance. And then just squeeze open and up. And and up. So almost reach the floor, and then you squeeze right back up over chest. Think about lifting right into the chest. 4, 3, 2, and release. Now we're going to take the band from underneath us. We're going to come up to sitting. So for this move, we can stay with our feet on the floor, use our bench. You can take the band down in front of you and just lean back and come back up to center. Or you can move and lift up. Curling into those abs. If you want, you can add a little stretch open at the top, down, open, stretch, open, squeeze back, and open. Now if you feel like you need a little bit more, you come all the way down on the top, go up, lift and open, go down, and overhead, go up, and open. So you can still be here, and open, here, and open, or all the way down, go up, and open. So you can choose, and you find your way through it, making sure that you're safe. Go back to first, middle back, upper back, go up into that sticker on the floor. A little upper body work here, press open, last one. And release. You can roll out through the shoulders for a second. Next move is still a seated position, and you can do it with or without the band. So you could just stay here, or no band, just stay here going side to side. Bring the legs up and go side to side. You can do it with the band. Reach, side to side, reach, and you add band, or you could just reach, side to side, leaning back, side to side, or with the legs lifted, and go side to side. So lots of options you can choose. If your hips start to bother you, keep the feet back on the floor. Sometimes this one adds a nice upper body and a bend from the elbow. Reach down, press back, lean, and blow your breath out as you work. Abs tight. Let's do 4 more each side. Lean back a little further if you have the strength. Set. And rest. So to rest, you can let the knees drop open, kind of just lean forward and let your hips open up and relax. Next move will be on our back, and the band will be around your feet. Just for a longer stretch before we move back. And we'll find our way down. And we're going to place the band here on your feet. Now, I think I have enough to just hold it here, but if your band is too long, you can always cross the band over and take the opposite one in hand. So the legs are out, about hip distance, a little narrower, and you're going to press out and then try to lower down. Now you might not be able to lower as far because what happens if you go too low and you're not ready, you can start to lift up, and that's not what you want. You want the upper body on the mat, and just working through here. So make sure that low back doesn't lift up. Small press open, press. So you do it on the way down and the way up. And tuck your chin and look forward, looking through the legs a little as well as the core. Press, press, press. Keep the abs pulled in, that will help. Press, press. It doesn't have to be a big press open, and you'll feel those legs engage as well as the core. 3, 2, hold, little pulses out. So now, if you need, you can keep the leg legs up a little higher, or go as low as it feels comfortable. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. You can hug the knees in for a second, stretch through the back. We're still going to keep the band around the feet. Nice deep breath. So from here, we're going to curl in and extend the legs. Curl in and extend. You could just bring the knees in and then press out, or you can add that curl in and press. Curl in and press. And again, you don't want to go too low because then you're going to swing up. You want to make sure that your back stays down on the mat. Curl in and extend. In, press. In, press. In, press. Because you have the band, you might not be able to go as low as sometimes you normally do when you do this, but sometimes you do it here. Curl in, hands on your back. Sometimes you can go a little bit lower with the legs. Just hard to do it with the band. Keep that in mind. If you don't have the band, maybe go a little bit lower. 3, 2, and then hold out. We're going to pedal 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And then again, if you can go a little bit lower, and press in, press, press. So you're using that resistance, upper body is lifted, abs are in, that back leg abs in towards the mat, so not really squeezing in, press, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. You can kind of shake the legs out for a second, hug the knees in, stretch through that low back. Next move, we're going to take it to, let's just leave the band out for this one, and then we're going to go to a side plank, and then almost going to stretch. So no band this time, hands behind the head. You can either just curl up, or you can just curl in, or you can do both. Curl in, curl in, and then you bring the knees back out over hips. So it's in and release. In and release. Make sure the low back stays down so you can really crunch up in the middle. Release the knees out over hips. Or just one of those. That's fine too. Bring your breath out. Finish in. 4, 3, 2, last one, and release. Extend, long, fingertips to toes to lengthen out. Yeah, there's one other one I want to do on our stomach, which is the Superman. So, with or without a band, so I'll turn this way so you can see. You're going to take the legs out, and Superman is just that lift. If you want, you can add the band, just put the one in front of you, just lift, and lower, lift, and lower. Or you can bring the heels together, press out and in, or you can press and squeeze in. So you press the arms out, you bring the heels together. So you're working through the upper body, through the legs, through the back, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. And you can just stretch or rock the feet back and forth to stretch your low back and release any tension. Then we're going to go to our side. So you're going to come up, over onto your side. I'm going to go on my right side first. From here, the band is in front. And stagger the feet. So the top leg is over. The band is in that top arm. I'm just going to rotate, pull in, and release. Pull, and release. Pull, and you keep the hips lifted. Pull, and release. Pull, and release. So it's not a very big move. It's a small rotation, pulling back and release. Only 2 more. And then release. So you should have felt it in your obliques. Now we're going to go to the other side. We're almost done. All right, top leg comes over. Hand is on the mat. Hips are lifted. Ready? Pull and release. Pull and release. Make sure that elbow is right underneath shoulder. Shoulder that's on the mat. Just a little rotation and just squeeze back. More. And rest. So you should have felt it right here on your side. Feel a little bit in those arms. And then come down to the mat. Tuck the knees in. Tuck the knees in. Just deep breaths. Relaxing any tension you feel in your low back. Stop this. You can take the legs out wider, maybe a little more narrow. It really just depends on how you feel, where you need that stretch. So we're going to slow it down a little here. Nice deep breaths. I guess I didn't press play. That would be helpful. There we go. All right. And then hold center. Extend the legs up over hips, point, and flex the feet. So from any jumping or bouncing or skipping, you want to stretch that out. If you want, you can take your shoes off. Sometimes it makes it a little easier to really get a little more mobility in those calves and those shins. You can really stretch a little bit more without shoes on. 4, 3, 2, and then if you want, just kind of circle through your ankles, release any tension you feel, and then you can reverse. And then bend the knees, kind of shake out any tension in the lower leg. And then we're going to bring the feet to the floor, legs out wider than hips. Arms can be out by your side. Just drop hips from side to side. So they're out wide. So you really want to press that hip forward on that top leg. So you really want to press over. So you release any tension in your hip flexors as you go side to side. Take your time. No need to rush through it. Really feel that stretch and open. One more each side. And then we're going to come back to center. Roll to your right side. And then we'll reach for that left leg and press the hip forward. So we'll do a little quad stretch on the floor from the squats that we did. We did quite a few squats. Squat pulses. Nice deep breath. And then we're going to slowly release and roll all the way over to the other side. Reach for that leg, press the hip forward. Nice deep breath as you relax the upper body. And then we're going to release that leg. Take your time, press up to sitting. From here, extend the legs out from the hips. Hinge from your hips, so lead forward with the chest, and you can just reach towards the toes or pull yourself over if you need a little more stretch. And nice deep breath. Really opening up the hamstrings and the back of the legs all the way up into the low back. So with each deep breath, you might be able to go a little bit deeper into the stretch. And then we're going to take our time, slowly roll up. And then bring the knees in. Take a deep breath up. Hold on and pull back. So you stretch through upper back and shoulders, really opening up from some of the work we did earlier. Nice deep breath. And then we're going to release, come up to standing. From here, take that right arm up, press back between the shoulder blades, and then pull that elbow back. So you stretch through that tricep that we worked with the band, or even if you just had water or weight. So you want to lengthen that out. And then switch to the other side. Slowly release, bring the hands behind the back, roll the shoulders back. You can clasp the hands together and then pull the arms away from the body. If it's not comfortable, that's okay. Either one, you're going to stretch through front of chest and shoulder. And then slowly release, bring the hands in, roll the shoulders in. Nice deep breath up. Relax the shoulders, press open, and let go. And have a great weekend. Friday night, cardio and core is done.